All right, welcome back. So today I've got my speed belt set up on the bench with a Delta Plastics Felony body on an infraction, which I'm converting to an infraction GT. So we call it clowning around just because of the paint scheme I got on it. Still haven't finished this build. I still have modifications to do to the wheel wells. Still have a few things. I still got to lower down the body a little bit. I've got a few things that I need to do with this thing. But I have received a package. So I'm getting this on the bench. There's a couple of things we're going to talk about because I think a lot of people are confused with the Power Hobbies staggered wheels that I have been putting on my limitlesses. So I want to clarify and solve some issues before somebody makes a serious mistake and destroys their Felony. So in this box that showed up, we've got some Power Hobbies wheels that have come in with, of course, the washers in them. So I've got the yellow set and the black set. And like I told you guys, I ordered every color of these things, and they're slowly trickling in. So you have to be careful. It looks like they stuck a bunch of washers in that one. I find, and they got no washers in the yellow one. I have a feeling that they stuck all the washers in one bag for me. It seems to be that they're putting in the washers per order. It's something that they're adding. But the biggest thing I want to talk about is the differentials. And it's something me and RC Guy Garage talked about because I had ordered up this set of wheels based off of Felony. Let me grab my phone and I'll explain. So I'm going to go over to my eBay account. I'm going to go to my account, purchases. So right here you can see here's the yellow set and the black set. And let's see if I can get the description. So here we go. Here's the ad that comes up for this set. It's $74.90 for a set, so basically 80 bucks. And it's basically says 1/8 gripper front and rear, 42 front, 54 rear by 100 by 100. But that it says belted tires yellow for Arrma Felony. Arrma Felony? Well, felonies aren't by 100 in the rear. And that's why I bought them under the Felony name this time, because going to Power Hobby site, they say it fits the limitless, the infraction, and the Felony. And yes, though it bolts on, you can't run it on a Felony. Here is the rear. This is a 54 by 100. If you grab your Felony tires, these are a set of brand new Felonies. White belted 5-spoke, they're 53 by 107. 107. Well, wait a second. They're taller. And that's where we run into the issue. If you bolt these that say that they're for an Arrma Felony onto a Felony, you'll ruin your diffs. 100%. And I don't know why Power Hobbies list them for the Felony when they're not the taller size. They're not by 107. They're actually a square set of tires. Even though they're different depths, which is the width. These are 42-inch wide, and these are 54-inch wide. I think that's what the 54, I think it's inches, millimeters, I don't know. but the 54 is the wider ones, the 42 are the skinnier ones. But overall circumference, they're the same size. So it's considered a square set of tires as far as the height. It's a staggered set that are the same height overall. And if you were to bolt a set of those onto a Felony and go rip it, you would destroy your diffs in a heartbeat. And I just want to clarify that. As you see, here's the front set of a Felony. It's 42 by 100. Their 2.9s are the circumference by 100. These are by 100, and these are by 100. Front and rear, even though they're staggered. And that's why I found it to be a good buy, because we all have infractions and limitlesses that we want that staggered look, like the Felony, like these Felony rear tires. The Felonies are just a lot taller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a set of these. I'm going to take out a worn out. I don't want to open up these bags. So I've got a worn out one right here from a Felony rear. This is one that we've ripped. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the circumference difference versus the Power Hobbies. And yes, Ziploc bags. So here's a rear. As you see, it gives you that deep dish look, but you got the low profile. Now, if you set this on top, the 107s are taller. Even on a worn out tire, the 107s are taller. They're about that much taller. Which, if you put them on a Felony and they're lower profile and they match the front, the diffs are going to spin at the same speed, and it's going to create an issue. So if you want to run a set of these on the Felony, you have to do the gear change. And you have to do it, I believe, front and rear, or match your front of the Felony. Or you can put in infractions. There are fixes for squaring up your tires on a Felony. Check out those videos and get that done. But definitely don't put these on a Felony. Even though you can buy them and they say they're for a Felony, Power Hobbies is not going to reimburse you for damaging your diffs. I wish they would fix that, because it should have a disclaimer or something saying, hey, they'll bolt onto a Felony, but you can't run it until you change your gear ratio on the standard Felony differentials. So I have the yellow set for clowning around over here. So we're going to get those installed. It looks like I'm going to have to open up the bag with all the washers in it, which is this one. Because we need four washers, and Power Hobbies stuck them all in one bag, I believe, because they saw it was going to the same person. So 3. So there's the 4 we need. And as you see, there's still 4 in the bag. And that's the way they're doing it. They realized later that that they have to be spaced out. If you don't space them out, they rub and they don't turn. So you can't run them that way. They literally have to be spaced out. And I know some people have asked me, what size washer is this? I really don't know. I know that it's a banjo fitting washer for a brake caliper. You can go buy a universal set. They're $9 at any parts store. So it's not like there's a size written on it or a part number for it. And my caliper is not working right now. My digital caliper, the batteries are dead in it. Or I would help you out and try to measure it, but it's just, I don't have a digital caliper working. I got to get some batteries. So we got the 4 tires out, and I have the Felony body on here. And as you see, we got a big lip right in here, and I'm hoping that this wheel's going to fill that gap, because this is for a Felony, this body. Definitely don't like the red nuts. I'm probably going to change those to black. Let me grab a set of black ones. I think I got a set in here. Oh, 3 black, 1 red. But we got a couple of black ones right here, so if I got to use 1 red for now, so be it. And you got to stick in a set of washers. Man, that's a lot of metal in there. I have to get that cleaned out. And we're going to take this, get my phones off of here. Now, I won't be going full rip speed run with these on there because I don't think they'll hold, but we will be giving it a shot. Just think black overall is going to look better. Got the spacer in there, got the black wheel nut on there. There we go, much better. It fills the wheel well in the back. And that's what I was looking for. That look on clowning around. Oh, we need the washer. Can't forget about the washer or it'll just lock up. Oh, there's the other one. I guess I had one wheel with a black nut on it on this RC. So you put the washer behind onto the hub, and then you put your wheel on, and that'll stop it from rubbing against the bearing carrier. And then the wheel will spin freely. So it was just a good point that I wanted to bring up about these staggered wheels. Though they look awesome, you know, I haven't seen a set for the Felony yet, like aftermarket versus the factory staggered ones. And I have been looking. And I wasn't going to talk about this because I didn't feel a need, but in talking to RC Guy Garage, it's like, man, you know, I keep getting all these questions on these wheels on, you know, Earl, you're putting Felony wheels onto your limitless and your infractions. How are you able to put the Felony wheels on that? Well, they're not Felony wheels. They're literally designed for the limitless and infraction. And I don't know why they're calling it a Felony wheel. It's just, it's silly in my opinion. It's going to create a big problem for somebody who doesn't know. Now, if you know that by 107 is the rear of the Felony, then you won't make that mistake. And that's what RC Guy Garage was saying, is that, hey, you know, it gives you the size, it's common sense. But, you know, I do it a lot too, and I know a lot of other people do it a lot, is that we just order based off name. And then when they come in, we know we ordered it for a specific RC. So you don't double check yourself. And you just go out and put them on and rip it because you're excited to get your parts. This thing was dusty from sitting. This has been a slow build for me. Parts have been very hard to come by in the RC community. So there's a few things I'm waiting on. But I think that looks sick. Yellow on yellow with the staggered wheels. It's just, I mean, how can you not love it? Let me get you, I'm going to bring you guys down so you can take a look. There you go. You gotta love that look. Some fat boys. Now I'm gonna bring my red one over. Because I'm still working on all of these. Getting them set up. So I got a couple of Basher Queen stickers we're going to go ahead and throw on this. Support your local hobby nut out there. Somebody like Basher Queen and Game Changer RC. Since this is a new build, got to get her name put back on the RC. It's like the perfect spot for the Basher Queen sticker is right there. Doesn't stand out as much on the red, but I know it's there. And in person you can see it. There we go. The unofficial Basher Queen. But there we go, guys. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the staggered wheels. Why they're on my limitless and not on my felonies is because they're not designed for felonies. I haven't seen any out there that are designed for felonies in the aftermarket yet. Even though Power Hobbies list this as felony, don't put them on your felony unless you do your gear swap. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.